All right, let me try this again. This is the second take. I don't know what happened to the first time I was doing this video, but there were some problems. And so let me do a take two. It kind of paused or freeze, so I wasn't for sure if that was going to show up when I uploaded it. But let me get into it. I want to say hello out there. I'm Proghat Edward here. I'm fixing to show my end of the month finds for June. But one's a CD that I don't remember when I picked it up, that I got through Amazon. But before I begin, real quickly here, I was watching a a gentleman's video. And he was talking about he had been gone for a little while. He came back, but he wants to, do more in his videos and just say, hey, look what I got on record. And he wants to, there's other things he wants to do, other hobbies or whatever he wants to talk about. That's fine. We're all individuals. And that's what the thing that's so neat about this platform, the YouTube, that we can talk about anything we want to. Books, music, guitar playing, records, CD, and on and on and on. But I don't think folks do get tired of people. Well, I'll speak for myself. I don't really get tired of seeing someone who, or any of the channels that are doing vinyl updates or CD updates or whatever format you love collecting. I like seeing them. There's a lot of music out there. There's a lot of folks who show records of bands I've never heard of. I'll give you an example. I picked up an album by the Coat Hangers, and that was from watching Vinyl Richie's video. I love that record. And then there was the Gun Club. I picked up one of their records too. So, I really enjoy watching it. It doesn't really bore me. Now, those folks can do whatever kind of videos they want to, and that's fine. That's why we're all individual. We all have different interests. We all have different things we want to do. Some of us want to do a lot of stuff. I want to do a lot of different videos, and then I don't know if I got so many things or many ideas, and sometimes I'm not sure how to approach it. But anyway, let me get on with it. I got one double CD to show, and then I'm going to show my vinyl finds for the month of June. So anyway, before I reach for that behind me, but I picked this up because of the Garage Geek. He showed this, the Poll Winners. It's a double CD with 4 albums, and I simply love this. This is really good jazz. I don't know if you can see it, but Barney Kessel with Shirley Mann and Ray Brown. Very, very good record. I love all 4 albums. Just so good. Now, I had to get a new stylus last weekend. I didn't know how old the one I had, and so I got the red one for my project debut turntable, and I got it through trade. The one that before, or the mid-grade one, because there's a black one, the blue one, I just couldn't afford it, and I didn't want to give up too much stuff to in trade. So I'm happy with the red. The red sounds fine. Is there a difference? There probably is, but I'm content. I just want to hear my records. Okay. So while I was there, I got some other records in a trade, and then I got another credit slip back because I didn't use everything up. But let me go ahead and show. I finally am happy to get this in my collection. I know AC/DC High Voltage, I'm sure some people have shown this record a lot. But this is a more earlier pressing on the Atco Records. I did have the reissue of this album, but I don't know how to really say this, but I didn't really like the way it sounded. That's just my opinion. I felt like a lot of it was toned down, and I want to hear the pure rawness, in-your-face guitar playing of Malcolm and Angus Young. And I felt like they kind of brought it down just a little bit, but I'm happy with having this one. I'm not sure how early of a pressing this is, but High Voltage, just a rock solid album. And while I was there and I
just wanted to say hi.
And here's my sweetheart.
Hey!
She's in my Vinyl Finds video.
Hi, friends.
Awesome. All right, folks. Back to the vinyl finds here. I picked up Budgie, and I believe this is their first album, and I love this record. I used to have it on CD, and I think it came with a bonus track, but I don't remember. But these reissues of Budgie sound awesome, awesome. I really do love this record. I can't get enough of that. I finally picked up, I found a used copy of this one that I've been waiting to get, and that's Steel Wheels, Rolling Stones. I know it came out in the 80s or 90s. I don't remember, folks. But I love this record. It's solid from beginning to end. I almost got to see them on this tour, but due to circumstances and not having the money and not having a babysitter, that's just the way it goes. But I love this record. I love the way this album starts off with that song, Sad, Sad, Sad. Mixed emotions, Slipping Away with Keith Richards, and like Almost You Can Hear You Sigh, or Almost Hear You Sigh, excuse me. It's in great shape. Glad to have this in the collection. What else do I have? I got a couple of Cleveland's Clearwater Revival albums. Now, I'm not sure how early the pressings are, but these records are in great shape. I finally picked up Cosmo's Factory, which is, to me, it has so many great songs. It's almost like a greatest hits. I mean, from beginning to end. This is the album that has Up Around the Bend, Before You Accuse Me, Traveling Band, Looking Out My Window, Run Through the Jungle. I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Then I got one of their later albums. What is it? Pandalonium or something like that. I love this record too. Now this album, have you ever seen The Rain is on here, Hey Tonight, and Rude Awakening number 2? And it's a gatefold, and I didn't know that because I used to have this record. And look at that. Such a awesome live photo of John Fogerty. And the last one, this was not at my record store. This was at a thrift store for $2.15. I found a promo copy of Edgar Winter, the Edgar Winter Group Shock Treatment. And it's in very good shape. I didn't know what to expect from this record, but there is some keyboard playing. Rock and roll, it's kind of different. And I just can't find the words for it, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. The album cover kind of reminds me of Cheap Trick's what is it, One by One? Something like that, but it kind of reminds me of that. But anyway, folks, those are my finds. I'm glad to have a new stylist. I'm glad of the music that I found and picked up. I'm very happy that my sweet wife, Mrs. Proghat, jumped on screen and said hello. She's a big supporter, and I love her very much. And my daughter. And anyway, folks, you have a great weekend, and take care. See you soon.